Actually, that made it drinkable, so I'll just drink it. I'll pick it up, Graham. Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Been out so long now, I feel like an hour anyway.
You gonna start, baby?
I already did click the start button.
Damn it! I wanted a kiss.
I haven't set the camera up yet. It's still facing my keyboard. So, love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna try to get some latch hooks done today.
Hmm?
I'm gonna try to get some latch hooks done today.
Okay, baby. Make sure. Okay. Good.
We're gonna have to get me one of these somehow. I haven't been able to walk without it.
I've noticed.
We got 30 something. Buy a cane and save the rest for my meds.
Yep.
It's a necessity, baby.
I know. I know.
Or I guess I can use Graham's walker, but I really don't want to. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to get that in the bedroom.
I know.
I wish we could keep Ellie.
I do too. I really do wish we could keep Ellie. Alright. There's something I gotta do real quick before we get too far down the road here. Rumble. Wrong one. So tomorrow I will not be streaming. I have to make yet another trip up to northern Maine. Apparently.
You're not gonna be streaming on Sundays anyway.
Well, realistically, I wasn't supposed to be streaming on Sundays because it was visitation days with my daughter. And there was also supposed to be a day on the weekend when we were doing the same thing for you and your son, too. But because I have to deal with everyone else's bullshit, my word.
What?
I just got offed by a Sarco rap. Sarco.
I don't know what that means.
It's the prehistoric alligator, basically. Yeah.
I'm gonna go work on some of that truck.
Okay, baby.
Hey, Graham. It's gonna be a while, but do you and Kat go like that for you two and do them today? Well, you liked it, so I wanted to ask. You can get in there and get out.
Again? Easy my ass. Okay. This game sucks too much. I can't. I can't stream it. I can't even play the fucking thing anymore. Not without a fucking. Not without a controller. No. It has the least intuitive controls I've ever seen. Ever. I think we're gonna switch off. I can't. I'm starting to kind of understand where my friends had said not to play that. So we're going to. We're gonna have to switch it up because Ark is not. It ain't working. Here, we'll go with Court Diesel.
How you doing this morning, Graham?
We'll put something up there that does function, and I know it does. That means I gotta get in here and change some settings for the stream itself. Diesel!
Diesel.
You just pissed on the blanket that's on the couch.
Of course he did.
There's one dog that can get away with pissing on anything.
Huh?
I said, that's one dog that can get away with pissing on anything.
I'm taking him with me. Yeah, I'm taking him up there because these three little ones, a little bit is getting where she's out of hand on me and she keeps wanting to bite me. But I know what it is. It's mama's not here.
Yeah.
And she gets that way.
So, you're taking
No.
those two and Diesel,
Yeah,
but not the Quaker.
not white.
So which
Dear Dee Dee said they'd take care of them for me until I get back down here to get them.
Ellie
Yeah,
is her name.
yeah,
She's a beautiful dog.
yeah, she is. No.
She really is a good dog, and if I felt like I could reasonably take care of her, I would talk to you about maybe keeping her here.
Yeah.
But one wrong jump from her as she gets bigger, and then I have to take time out of work because I have to take someone to a hospital. And that doesn't really help anything.
No.
have to think about that, unfortunately. If Dee was in better condition and if it was just me and her, heartbeat. I'd already be adapting her to the 2 cats that we have and everything else. She's just a little smaller. But unfortunately, part of being a responsible pet owner is knowing what you can and can't take care of. And I hate to say it, but it's a struggle just to keep the supplies for the 2 cats that we do have. And that is largely my fault because... And that's another thing too, if I had a job already, you'd already be up there. You and the dogs. I would have taken my 1 day off work for 2 weeks, over the course of 2 weeks. You and the smaller dogs would have gone up in 1 week. The following week, I would have taken some money and gotten the rest of the dogs loaded up and up there. I wouldn't have been able to get the rest of your stuff, your tools, or your furniture that we gave you, because you just don't have a trailer or anything suitable to tow that kind of weight.
I'm gonna tell
But-
Mike when I get up there.
And you guys have all the cabinets and stuff that we gave you, the washer, the dryer, and the 2 mountain bikes, on top of so yeah. Because I have my e-bike. She can't even ride a bike. And she wants to, but she ain't got the balance for it. And pet taxi. It was yours anyway. It was supposed to be Magnus's. I don't have a dog, so I don't need it. Kind of wish we could get another crate, throw the 3 cats in, and drag them up there too. Because, yeah. Yeah. Now what we could do. How much bigger is she gonna get in theory? She really is a good dog. I feel like I could probably house train and
She's already getting that way.
yeah.
Look at her.
It's just I'm gonna have to walk her every day. And unfortunately I don't have a whole I mean I have the whole field across the road, but that's when the snow's gone. I'm gonna have to talk to Dee about it, but yeah,
She will love that dog.
I know.
But like I told you, I said you can't afford to keep all of them.
Yeah.
These bugs wasn't even supposed to happen, but they did.
And if I'm being honest with you, Reggie's got too much energy.
They need to be on a farm.
He does. Or somewhere where he's got a lot of wooded land or something to run, and that ain't here. Her, she's got more of a mild temperament. And I mean, it's not like she'd be here alone. She'd have at least Storm. I mean, and the food bill wouldn't be that bad. She's not much bigger than Magnus was. Not really.
And these three starting to get along in the food.
But a change of environment could change that too. And I hate to say it, but if you took all 4 of them, with the way things are up there, it could go to that from them getting used to her, to them all having a fucking bad attitude about everything. So... it's just, huh? Good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll apply for the job at the town hall, at the dump on Monday. If I get the job, me and Dee will have a conversation about keeping her, because then we'll have money coming in to actually take care of what needs to be taken care of. If I don't get the job, she's gonna have to go up there with you, because I'm gonna have to spend probably weeks trying to find a place that'll take me with my resume. The only other option there is if my streaming randomly out of the blue actually proved to be somehow, you know, a viable source of income, which, if I'm being honest, the content that I do, you're talking about another 2 years worth of work on that. Yeah, those are the ones Mom didn't want to screw with. We got enough tubes, I just gotta roll them. But
Like I told Dee, you can take one of these shorts and take the paper off of this
yeah,
and make kings out of it.
yeah.
It's the only thing I know to do for the get a roll.
Which the nearest one that I heard was on Monday. So, which is another thing. If I don't get you up there tomorrow, it's probably going to be a whole other week before I can get you up there anyway, because, and I mean, we both know about 3 or 4 different things could happen, make it so you have to stay here for a week. Anything from that car deciding to piss off, Leon forgetting to send the money, you know.
I ain't getting the money.
So,
So he's living the same.
oh, that's good. That helps. But, you know, the other
What
thing.
your mom's doing up there, she can't do it by herself.
No, she can't.
And I finally got that through to her.
And my dad, being the ass that he is, demands of everyone else shit that they physically can barely handle or can't do them fucking selves. And it's stuff that he's supposed to be fucking doing. He puts my mom up there with a spinal disorder. And she's got a... And God help me for saying this out loud. I'm done keeping my fucking mouth shut. She has to parent those fucking kids because my sister can't. Or won't. She has to clean her fucking house because my sister won't. Or can't. Her old man's a useless piece of shit. Makes Homer Simpson look like a fucking genius. So, you know, no, I'm done with it. And if Mom, I love my mother to death, but if she had an ounce of not being blinded by my fucking sister being my sister or being her daughter, she wouldn't even be up there. If it was anyone else on the fucking planet, we both know, my mom would say, well, you should have fucking thought about that. But because it's my sister, because it's her daughter, you know, and I get it, family's family, but there's another little saying that we have around here, and it goes like this: "Animal comes first." So,
Yeah. My sister's a big fan.
oh, I heard, I heard about that too. Yep.
And they only call me when something needs.
Oh yeah. No, they want you on the next bus back down there to good old Arkansas to come tend to their fucking shit.
Oregon.
Or Oregon, yep.
And I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do it. I've been 3 days without my wife.
Yeah, and that in and of itself is bullshit.
It's only been 3
And you
days.
know what? I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. If my sister had an ounce of common sense and stopped getting with these fucking loser brain donors, she might not be in this fucking situation. And might not be sitting there making sure that everyone else gets drug into her shit. first person out there to drag Arkansas at every fucking turn. I think the whole state's a shithole. But it did have redeeming qualities, and at this fucking point, with how my sister is doing this shit, any redeeming qualities that the state of Maine would have, it doesn't fucking matter. Because of this shit, you might as well stay in fucking Arkansas. I'm sorry, but you make your fucking bed and you fucking lay in it. I did. My dad did. Everyone else I know did. Why should she be any fucking different? Or to put it in Northwestern terminology, you ride with them and you die with them. Or actually, I phrased that wrong, my bad. It was, you ride with them and you hang with them, I believe is how it went. So, but because she's my mother's daughter, Mom is going to be a practically wrecking until she gets fucking sick of it. And I'll tell you a little secret, my impatience, my lack of tolerance for shit doesn't just come from my dad. It comes mostly actually from her. It's just gonna be a matter of time before she gets pissed off and sick of the bullshit. And all we can do is, like I said the other day, just wait it out. I know she wants to be up there in Northern Maine. That's fine. But she doesn't need to be raising someone else's fucking kids for them who should be raising them themselves. And there is an element of, oh, well, she has 7 or 8 kids. How is she supposed to do blah, blah? The same way your parents did when they had their kids. The same way her parents did when they had kids. The same way every other fucking family did that had that many kids. You just kind of fucking do it. And if you can't figure it out, then maybe, just maybe, when you get to kid number 4, or maybe 5, call it quits on having kids. God, I want to say yes, but she can come in, Graham. Foot right up her ass. Oh, I love dogs. Guys, enough.
Go lay down. Lay down.
At this point in time, my sister's already, and her shit has already kind of fucked up my plans and everything else. I'm not gonna let it fuck up my streaming by constantly talking about it.
Shut up! No.
Because I'm kind of, no, it's already ruined enough shit for me, and I'm not gonna let it ruin anymore. You came from a family with a lot of siblings. Your mom and your dad made it fucking work. I'm sorry to say it, but there comes an element of they need to do this shit for themselves. And that means I'm washing my hands of the whole fucking thing. I'll get you up there and the dogs, and we can shove the cats in the car too tomorrow morning, and we'll keep Ellie down here for now with the other 4. But we're gonna need money for food and cat litter. because I can't keep robbing Peter to pay Paul at this point. We're out of cat litter. We're basically out of cat litter. So, but that won't be too bad. That actually, the cat litter was probably the cheapest thing on the.
Because right now we got dog food, we got cat.
Yeah,
I got a branded bag of dog food.
yeah, and that barrel's still a good quarter to a third the way full anyway. So, and without having to feed the inside dogs as much, I probably just keep her in here at this point because, I mean, look at her. She's not.
Loves everybody.
She's a gentle enough dog. I don't think I have to worry that much about Graham and Dee. I think it's just going to be a matter of walking her every day. That, you know, she's going to miss you, Mom, and everyone else. And that's going to be a thing at this point, too.
Leave her alone, Jared. Let her get something to eat.
Girls! You know, I love them all to death, but I'm not going to miss that.
Don't lay down.
Ziva, chill.
You don't kill her.
Okay.
Big Henry.
Ziva, enough!
Y'all leave her alone.
There again, that's a conversation that I also need to have with Dee when we're not being barked at by the choir of dogs.
Ziva.
That one.
What?
That one.
You know how I feel about her. I originally said hell no. You know that. But I really like her.
She's so gentle.
She's sweet and gentle. But it's really how Graham feels because it's Graham's house. And on top of that, we gotta worry about when she gets bigger. I don't want her jumping on
She
you.
ain't gonna get much bigger.
She ain't gonna get much bigger?
She's basically at her maximum size. You know Dixie?
Yeah.
That's about as big as they get.
Okay.
About as big as Jeter and them.
And I can handle her the way she is.
She's so gentle and friendly.
But these three, they're a pack, and they've been a pack. Just like them out there. Yep. Jeter and Dixie. They get up there, I'll have to find a place for Reggie.
I mean, if it's all right with Mom, I'd love to have her.
All I gotta do is let you talk to her because
I mean, she's already taken to us anyway. Look at her. But she's gonna need a bath.
yeah, she does.
You need a bath. You're starting to
You're doing
stink.
that.
I know. I gotta get the stuff to do it too. I actually,
Ellie,
You got it.
I do. I actually, yeah, I do.
Ziva, stop being jealous.
So,
Baby shampoo's all I
um,
Ziva, knock it off.
She is jealous.
She's mountain.
yeah.
When she comes to me, she gets jealous. She explained to me recently. Ziva has.
Ziva,
Ziva thinks everybody's hers.
everybody's hers.
When she,
Hush. No. Behave.
She's always kidding.
She'll come out of it. Oh. Yeah.
I wish that video
Oh, no.
Hazel.
Zeba, your bark is the worst. Be quiet.
Yes. Sweet.
Zeba, be quiet or you're going in the kennel.
My ears.
Think I'm gonna step out and smoke a cigarette.
I think I'm gonna join you.
I think if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably join you too. But
Auntie Reese said if you want to borrow her tiger until you can get everything else up, once I get the tiger done,
okay.
you can borrow the tiger and put it there. It's gonna be heavy though.
We'll just take a piece of picture wire and some holders for it. Just do it that way. Some of
She said that we can't find
oh, that's fine.
Who's that?
my Auntie Reese.
You know what? The people watching this, it was supposed to be Survival Saturday. I mean, I'm doing okay, but just like numbers wise. And I could really use a cigarette this morning. Yep. To be honest, I'm perfectly fine with her just staying out of the crate. She's not a harm to anyone.
He's
Yeah. Him and Ziba anyway.
Zebra's just mousy.
Oh yeah, no. With her, it's literally just mouth. But he can get mean, and that's the problem. All right. Anyone watching the stream for the next 10 minutes? I'm going to step outside for about 5. I need to take a break because I need to think things through a little bit. So. Well, she actually has a better temperament than Magnus did. She's nice and gentle. Well, Ellie, aside from the zoomies who want to play with, she's a puppy. She has a very low energy level. That's Junior. It says cheeseburger from yesterday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been out overnight. If it's been out overnight like that, then yeah, it's garbage. That's right. That is 100% not that. I probably wouldn't. Makes McDonald's really, really, really have to be careful about that with cats. Step by you real quick. Step out for a minute and start making And when she doesn't, I will, or we will pull together. Alright, I'll go get mine. Are you okay with us using Ellie? Okay. Of course, Graham, me and V took care of Magnus. The only reason you did the pads is because we became weakness to it. Stream's got to end at noon today, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, we have a new guest host. Because Magnus had to go with the other person. We have a new lap baby for doggy time. And she is gentle and mild-mannered and adorable. And as far as everything else is concerned, this is her home. So if she wants to be part of the stream, she can bark and yip and jump in my lap and do all the usual doggy stuff. I'm happy too, baby. Very much. Oh yeah. Yeah, we will. Yeah. So, we have a new member of the family. Yep. Her name is Ellie. Yep. And, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's a no stream day. Tomorrow's Sunday. Monday is probably going to be the determining factor of what streaming does or does not happen. Because I'm going to have that, I might actually have that job at the dump. I know, haha, he's working at a dump. Well, funny joke on you, because that's anywhere from $15 to $20 an hour. It's technically a government job because it's not handled by a private company. So I'd be working for the town, which means that my student loans would be vamoosed after a period of time. So, you know, joke's on you. It's a job, we'll put it that way, and I'm willing to do it. But literally just pushing a button and entering information into a computer and keeping a written log is basically a majority of that job. So. And making sure that the gate to the dump is latched when I'm done for the day. The rest of it's basically a sit-down job in an office. I have to go out and push a button on the trash compactor like, what, 3 times, 4 times a day, basically. A monkey could do this job. And it's one of the few jobs out there that you can actually listen to music on your phone while you're doing it, and they don't have a problem with it, so. One of the benefits of being in a smaller town is that things are a lot easier. So let's just hope I get that job, because unless we can get the streaming up in no uncertain terms to a fashionable, decently large amount, do something else, because I won't be stopping the streaming. It's going to limit how much streaming gets done. That's all. And that streaming is going to have to, really, it's just going to be a matter of what time am I going to have to do it, kind of thing. Again, unless unless it takes a turn for the better on the streaming end, in which case it depends. Like, okay, if I can get to where the streaming is going to be like $2,000, maybe $3,000 a month, then we can have a conversation about me not needing a job, but it's just not. It's really not, and it is my fault because my content kind of sucks right now. Garbage at this point. Like, it's been all gaming, no real how-tos or guides or anything. It's just been kind of a random, oh shit, a random collection of shit of me doing video games and whatnot. It's really not working that well. So, just like a little dose of reality, you know? The two that you're hearing right now are not one of the dogs. That is not a torch. Ellie! Come on, Ellie. Come here, baby. Come on. No, you don't need to be picked up and put in a crate no more. You're home, honey. This is your home. Ellie. Ellie. Ellie, come here. Zeba, shut up. Ellie. Ellie. Oh, she's just got one investigating play going on. Yeah. Man, you guys can bark. You know what's really interesting though? Out of the whole time Ellie's been in here, except for when she was in the crate, I've only heard her really bark once, and it was on the porch.
Bit.
That's the one that's been doing the most of it.
Yeah.
No!
Knock it off.
Ellie! Ellie! Come here! Ellie Mae!
Little bit behave.
Yeah. She just wanted to smell who it was, and now that she knows, she doesn't care. She just does not care at all.
Hazel, knock it off. You will see Mama tomorrow. Eva!
Ellie. Ellie, come here. Can you get up?
You're heavy.
You're a big girl. Oh.
Come on, Zeba. Outside. Come on, outside.
Hey. Can you say hey? Oh.
Outside.
This is Ellie. This is Ellie. Yeah. And she's your new addition to the family. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I know, you're not used to being in the lap. Okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, babies. Yeah. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, let's get your footing. Because I know you want down. Oh, she got that waggly tail, and she's just so happy and friendly. And now that she's the new addition to the family, I have to make sure that we have the money and the resources to take care of her. Which is the other reason for the job at the dump. And then there should be a... gives her a nice loving home. Still aren't hearing her bark at all. She's just not, she doesn't bark a lot. Odie will have to get over it.
That's what
Odie will be fine. I really do think Odie will be fine. Eventually. It's a she.
Odie is a she. We're all she's. We have all girls. We got 3 girls. 2 cats and a dog. Right.
I think it was one of the other girls. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, he lifted his leg and he got the blanket on the corner. The corner closest to the floor.
Jared's leaving.
Bye. Love you too.
Bye-bye. She was a little
Sometimes it's what you gotta do. That being said, I'm more than willing to take Ellie. And we already have the 2 cats. I'm thinking that's gonna be it for pets. No. Sorry. Not yet. I have to do that. I got about 45 minutes left on this. Okay. Alright. Then we gotta get it to her. Get it to her here in a minute.
Come on, Ellie. Ellie.
No, there's too much going on.
Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Should open up.
No, it's gonna take her a bit before we're gonna have to get her adapted to the 2 cats and the bedroom. Yep. Yep. Well, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna stick to the noontime end point so that way I can go get the house set up for LA. But no more crate for her.
Nope.
No.
Don't be eating yourself in the bed.
No.
That's not how
No. Of course. No. You know what? To the one other person watching this, or a handful of people watching this, I think. Oh, you want to come back up here? Hi. Ellie. Zeba, quit being mean. Come on. Ellie. Ellie. Ellie Mae. I think I come. Zeba, shut up. You need to be quiet. I'm talking. No, people are talking. You need to not be. I think what's going to happen is I wanted to hold to the noontime end for the stream. But here's kind of my overall take on that. I need a shower. The dog needs a bath. I have a room that I have to get cleaned up so it's safe for the new family member. The floors need to be swept and mopped, and I have to empty the mop bucket. And I still have to run to Walmart, which that's not a big deal. And I still have to get ready for tomorrow, where I'm going to be driving my stepdad up to northern Maine with the animals that are currently in the house, except for Ellie. Zeba! Ellie, come here. Ellie! Okay, Zeba, if you keep it up, you're going in the crate. Not her. She's done nothing to you, you're just being a bitch. I mean, she's the most gentle dog I've seen in a long time. She's being barked at by 2 different females that are absolutely bullying the crap out of her, despite the fact that she's twice their size. And she's just absolutely being submissive and doesn't want to fight, doesn't want to cause issues. She just wants love and attention, and she wants to play. Ellie. Oh, yeah, that one moves. Come here. Ellie. Yeah, we gotta get you that echinacea. Yep. Yep, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, Daddy's gonna get off the stream now, and he's gonna go make up your milk and echinacea, okay? Yeah, and that's another thing too. She has a mild eye infection from her brother being too rough, so I gotta go take care of that. And the stream, I think, is going to end. It's been fun, but I have other responsibilities that are taking precedence. I did not want to do this I did not want to have this be an end of a stream, but it's gonna have to be. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe buttons. As far as my streaming schedule goes, I just